grab the sausage. What y'all doing in here? Brian, Jace. What's up, y'all? We're gonna get our frozen veggies. Come on, Jace.
Mommy, you got that for me too.
Hi, Nash. It's Nash.
Hi, Matt.
All right, so we need the frozen. Where is it? Here it is. Yes, right here. Okay. You know, I'm gonna get 2 of these this time. Yep. We already got Oreos at home. Come on. We gotta stay focused. We got some gumbo to make. So now we gotta get some shrimp. And they're right over here.
What are these?
Here they are. Wild caught Argentinian red shrimp. Whoop, there it is. Can you grab that for me, baby? One of those bags at the bottom? Thank you. No. This one. And hold on. Oh, they got the peeled and devein kind. Last time I peeled them myself. Well, hold on. Let me make sure these are the same. They are. Hold on, babe. And they're extra large. Okay. So we're gonna go for simplicity this time. Is that the one you grabbed? It is. Good job. Get ready to go.
Thank you.
That's exciting. All right. So now let's go get the andouille sausage.
I will get the andouille sausage.
And I think we're gonna pass your car on the way. Alright, so we're looking for andouille.
I will get the andouille.
Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna be able to reach it up here. Alright. So I like this one.
I feel like that one.
Yeah, you do. So we'll get one of those. And I also really like this. This is my favorite. Huh? Oh, we don't need all those hot dogs. Look at that. Oh, goodness. I think it's right here.
Yay!
All right, now make it snapping. You said you wanted a red one?
Where's the red one?
So there's some right here. These. But then there's also this cool looking one.
And look at that one.
And look at this one. This one's cool too.
What do you want to buy chicken socks?
Not chicken socks. Chicken stock. It's like chicken juice. So you can get chicken broth or chicken stock, but stock has more flavor. And I like to buy organic when I can. So I'm gonna go for this one right here. All right, to the seasoning aisle. There he is. All right, this is the go-to. This is the go-to. And if you don't have this in your kitchen, you should have this for, it doesn't matter what you're cooking. This is great on everything. So this is the go-to. I have plenty of that at home. I also have this one. I also really like Magic, Seafood Magic. So I throw a little bit of that in there. Those are my favorite Cajun seasonings. And I add these in addition to like the paprika and all the other stuff that I have at home. The garlic, pepper, all that. Go ahead, scan it.
Okay.
Can you reach it? Come on, you know what to do. Good job. I gotta put it down over here.
Place your item in the bagging area.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Coco's Kitchen. I'm so glad you're here because today we making gumbo. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back. Gumbo! We making gumbo, y'all. All right, y'all. So I have the fire on medium to high heat, and I am going to make. I'm gonna start with 2 quarts of water. 4 cups equals 1 quart. And I think I'm gonna add another quart. So I'm working with 3 quarts of water, 12 cups. So you can see what that looks like. Okay, that's 3 quarts of water. So this is the roux that I'm using, Carrie's roux. There's 16 ounces of roux in here. You only need 8 ounces per 3 quarts of water. So that's gonna start to boil. Once that's boiled, we're gonna put pretty much the rest of this roux in there. So these are the ingredients I'm working with. I've already introduced you to the roux. We got, you can use fresh veggies if you want to, chop them up. But remember, I was gonna show you something simple. So I really like this blend. It's a Cajun style blend. It has onions, celery, green, bell peppers already cut up and ready to go. I got 2 bags this time. 1 bag was decent, but I'm making a bigger pot this time, so I'm using 2 bags. I love this andouille sausage, New Orleans Andouille sausage by Johnsonville. I eat it like as hot dogs, and it's really good. So that's a favorite of mine. But then I also got this one right here. So I'm gonna actually use a good bit of this. I don't know if I'll use all of this, but I'll use a good bit of both of them. This shrimp is delicious, okay? Wild caught Argentinian red shrimp. The last time I used the easy peel, it says easy peel down here, but my son, as you saw, picked out this for me. I didn't even know they had a kind that was already ready to go. It is frozen, so you're gonna wanna go ahead and start thawing those out while your water is boiling. I have some chicken stock right here, Tony's, and if you don't have Tony's in your library of seasonings, just on a daily basis, you're gonna wanna get that. It's good on literally everything. I use it often. I also got this magic, where is it? Blackened steak magic. Yes, it's steak, but it works great on seafood. Seasonal, I'm gonna use a little bit of this seasoned salt. There's a lot of sodium in Tony's already, so we don't need a whole lot, but we're gonna use seasonal. I got some red pepper, some paprika, and some bay leaves. Over here, we have some parsley and some green onion, okay? I'm not a big fan of green onion, but it belongs in the gumbo. You're gonna use like a bunch of each of those, and then your rice. All right, you guys, so while those shrimp are defrosting and we're waiting on the water to boil, I'm gonna go ahead, I set the stuff to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up these veggies as well as the sausage. That is plenty. I've already rinsed these off. They're already good and clean. Right. I'm sure there's a fancy way of cutting this, but I did not go to culinary school. And I'm just gonna do what works for me and what makes me happy. Okay. Now we're gonna open up this andouille. You're not gonna wanna use just any old sausage, okay? Andouille sausage is a Cajun staple. Okay, I'll take this out of here. I'm gonna rinse this off. maybe 3 of the other links. All right, so now that this is boiling and ready to go, for those of you who don't know what roux is, it is basically flour and grease. I know. And that is the base of our gumbo. That's basically what makes the sauce. Okay. Now would be a good time to turn this fire down because it's getting excited. So I'm gonna be real with you. If you read the directions that are on the back of this roux jar, you can make a really good gumbo. Like I said, it all starts with this here. It comes down to the seasonings and any family traditions or anything that you want to add to make it your own. It's also all in the flick of the wrist and how much you put in there. But this right here has a recipe for Cajun seafood gumbo and chicken and sausage gumbo. And of course, we're kind of combining because we have a little bit of both of those. Okay, so right here it says, add water to large pot. Once boiling, add the roux, check, onions, onion tops, parsley, crab meat, chicken broth, and seasoning. Stirring continuously until the roux is dissolved. Okay, and then down here for chicken and sausage, add water large pot, bring to boil. Once boiling, add roux, add the rest of the ingredients, and then that's all you need to know right now. Okay, so I'm gonna add both bags of the veggie blend that I mentioned earlier. Bell peppers, onions, and celery. I'm gonna put that in there. It already smells really good in this kitchen. And I haven't even broke the seasonings out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add the green onions and the parsley. Okay, the recipe says, at least on the back of the Carrie's roux jar, 8 ounces of chicken broth. I'm just gonna eyeball this. I know that's more than 8 ounces, but I mean, can you really do any wrong with chicken broth? I use chicken stock instead of chicken broth. You know, it has the flavor from the bone, so more flavorful, and that's what I used. All right, so let's go ahead and dump these seasonings in. Got a little bit of ground red pepper, a little bit of paprika, little kick. A little bit of seasoned salt. That Blackened magic seasoning. I'm gonna be generous with that, okay? As well as my Tony's. I'm gonna add half of a bay leaf. Partial bay leaf there. And I'm gonna add those in as well. Now you need your garlic. That's about 3/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna stir that up. All right, guys, so my least favorite part is here, and that's the waiting. You're gonna turn this fire back up. You want this to boil for 45 minutes. Stir this up really good. Make sure there's no clumps of that roux. Make sure all the veggies are happy. All right, so it's starting to boil. Gonna let it do its thing. Now we wait. You can go ahead and make the rice now if you want to. I just took the shrimp out the strainer because I don't want it just sitting out while we wait for the roux to get ready. So for the 45 minutes that we're waiting on the roux, I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I put a little bit of lemon juice to take out like any fishy flavor. Of course, it's gonna have its own really delicious flavor, but any of that shrimpy, raw, fishy flavor, that lemon juice helps to remove. All right, so it's been plenty of time. I'm gonna add the chicken and the sausage now. You can use rotisserie chicken. I used rotisserie chicken the last time. Whatever floats your boat. I cook this chicken in my Instant Pot. So all I have left to add is the shrimp, and I'm gonna save that for the very last thing. You know, shrimp doesn't take long to cook. So right now it is still raw and in the refrigerator chilling. I'm going to go ahead and make my rice. I'm gonna let this simmer for 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna add the shrimp for another 15-20 minutes, and then it's